Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my wrap up for Zombiethon, which was the entire month of May and was hosted by Cat's Novel Adventures. And this was a readathon and watchathon for Zombie Awareness Month to read and watch all things zombie. I had a lot of movies planned to watch. I love zombie movies, but I was not able to get to them. I don't watch very many movies because I don't have time, but I did finally watch Night of the Living Dead, which is like a classic zombie movie from 1968, directed by George A. Romero, and it was so good. Let me know if there's any zombie movies from before 1968 because I don't know of any, but this one had a different origin for the zombies than I know of today. And these were slow zombies, so that's what they usually are. New movies, they're getting to be some like super fast zombies. That's super scary. But these were kind of shambling, slow zombies. And pretty much most of the movie all takes place in this one house. They're all stuck and there's zombies everywhere outside, and there is a lot of different personalities and different ways that people are dealing with this zombie outbreak. And I really, really like this movie. I also read quite a few things about zombies. I read several short stories, 3 poems, and I started City of the Dead by Brian Keene, which is book 2 in the Rising series. And yeah, I've got 53 pages in, and I ran out of time. But I am really liking how this has started off. It started off, it hooked me right at first, where the first book took me a while to kind of get into it and get invested with the characters and all that. This one, I already knew the characters, and they are in the midst of a very harrowing situation, trying to do some near impossible escapades in order to be heroes. So I love how this has started. Speaking of Brian Keene, I also read 2 zombie stories in this short story collection, A Little Sorrow Talk. And the first one was a very short story called Helpful Guidelines to Keep in Mind When Talking with Children About School Safety. And it is a letter to parents about how to talk to their kids about safety during the zombie apocalypse, about how they're practicing to be safe at school during the zombie apocalypse and that sort of thing. I like that. I like that way of staging the story. It was a lot of fun. And then the other one is actually a tale in the Rising universe that takes place after City of the Dead. I read it before, but you don't have to read City of the Dead to understand this story. It's called No Sleep in Brooklyn, and it takes place after this. I guess there is, and it's like, there might be spoilers, but I don't know for sure. But this is after the time of the human and animal zombies. They think everything is safe, but no. There's a new stage in the rising happening after the human and animal zombies are gone. There were 2 zombie stories in the Books of Blood, volumes 1 through 3 by Clive Barker. I didn't know that there would be, but it was a wonderful surprise. The first zombie story that I read was Sex, Death, and Starshine, which is a zombie story taking place on the set of a play that is not going well. The lead actress is not great, and they are pretty sure this is going to be a flop. It also involves the living dead. The dead are rising from the grave, and the people putting on this play are going to have to deal with that. Yeah, that was a really good story. And then the other story that had zombies in it was Scapegoats, which is a zombie story taking place on a deserted island. Some young people get stranded on this island and they don't know what secrets this island has. Ooh, it's a good one. Lastly, I read 3 zombie poems from Monstrum Poetica, and they were pretty good. Just short, really fast reads. The first one was called... Oh, and this book has a section before, so it has a page about zombies, and then how the legend of zombies started back in the early 1800s, apparently. And it talks about Night of the Living Dead, so that was good synergy there. Then the 3 stories are called Another Roadkill Revenge Story, Battle Cry, and Cleansed. And I'm just gonna read you one of these poems. This is the one I like the most from the 3. Another Roadkill Revenge Story. Bunker living ever since they all came home, tearing out their graveyards and mausoleums like corroded, flightless birds of prey, their hunger nonsensical and unsatisfied, their eyes unfixed and unblinking, stench of dirt and desiccation, saliva infested with infection, and mass hysteria. We didn't see it coming. What used to be undead deer became the next human plague. When Bambi met headfirst with the speeding truck, and who knew deer zombies could bite through windshields? Either extinction or evolution. Do we die? Or die trying? We die hiding. The bunker walls will only buy us time until we dry up and thin out. So we wait for death, or we wait to be eaten. It's an end either way, and the deer shall inherit the earth. So that is everything that I watched and read for Zombiethon. I would love to know what your favorite zombie story, book, movie, TV show is down in the comments, and I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.